2 years in a row of having to evacuate, it becomes a much higher priority, and you actually start, at least I started looking for other ways to dig in. And instead of a knee-jerk response, I just tried to take a coordinated effort towards what can I do this year. So every year it's not a major overhaul. I had a landscaper come out and we came up with a dry riverbed. All of the plants that were planted down there were drought resistant.
We did have a lot of fires. I think 2020 there was a big fire not too far from here. So it was one of those things where we had to pay attention to that kind of stuff. So we wanted to create this kind of an area where there's no fuel for fire to get to the house if you could. And we wanted to have a little less water intensive yard. So we went with pretty much no lawn to make sure that you have that dead growth that may be close to your house is removed.
Well, I wanted to not only make it defensible, but I wanted to have more usable space for us to have a garden, chicken coop, things like that. Taking the shrubs out and then keeping all the weeds down and taking the lawnmower over the top of things and keeping everything short. Well, I would start closest to the house and work your way out. That's kind of what I did.
We were very concerned about fire safety. We had experienced the station fire very close to here. We have moved as many plants as we can away from the house, and a lot of the bushes that we have, they're so much more fire tolerant than the traditional urban bushes and plants. One of the big features is how much hardscaping we have, so that makes us feel really safe.
In the early 90s, we lived in the Oakland Hills, and we were quite close, within a mile of the Oakland Hills fire, which over a 36-hour period, 4,000 homes were lost. So that was probably our first realization of how quickly fires can spread and how you need to really protect your property from that. We decided to have patios all around the house, which gives us a good almost 12 feet of defensible space. So I am standing in our bioswale, which is all rock, and likewise helps capture the rain in the wintertime, helps keep a lot of water in the ground, which helps keep all our vegetation lush and more fire resistant.